The Last Duel, directed by Ridley Scott and released by 20th Century Studios. So I saw this at an AMC theater on Wednesday last week, and I thought it was a masterpiece. Like everything from the performances to the detail, locations, the amount of value put into this film is just absolutely outstanding. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like, this is so one of the interesting things about this is that this is the first time since Good Will Hunting to have a screenplay written by Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. They brought in another screenwriter. So what they did was Ben and Matt wrote the male perspectives. This other writer named Nicole, I forgot her last name, wrote the female perspective. And I think that's a really interesting way. Let's talk performances. And if we're going to talk about performances, I'm going to be getting into spoilers. So if you haven't seen The Last Duel, stop this video, go find a theater to watch it. It's amazing. So, Matt Damon, one of the best villains ever made. Alright, all jokes aside, Matt Damon was actually great in this film. I think his performance as Jean Decoris felt like it felt really good. And I also like how much power he has in some scenes. Like whenever Jodie Comer is telling him like, "No, Jean, this is not what I want," and then like he just gets his sword and all, and you know like, oh shit's about to go down. Yeah. And plus also where he just screams out "confess" during the duel, which was in a lot of the marketing, nearly gave me chills. Great acting. Adam Driver is also great as Jacques Leclerc. Oh, also, I need to make a quick joke since Matt Damon was an Arthur. And I saw this with my best friend, Thade Yates, who you've seen in several other videos, and then my dad. While we were driving back, I was making a joke. So, what did we learn from The Last Duel? And I jokingly said, it's that Jacques Leclerc can never eat lunch in this town again, or never duel in this town again. So Adam Driver's performance as Jacques Leclerc is pretty chilling in some ways. Like he has a very vibrant voice. He speaks low and all. Yeah. Now, on to the one people have been talking about the most. Jodie Comer. Jodie Comer was previously in another 20th century film this year called Free Guy, which is one of the best films of the whole year. Now, when word got out about The Last Duel, like when the trailers first dropped, people were saying her performance was going to be electrifying and breathtaking. And it got more hype around her performance at the Venice Film Festival where it premiered. And turns out, all that hype about her performance, it lived up. Her performance is riveting, and it's just flawless. She definitely brought a lot to her character in The Last Duel. But there was one scene. Oh, no, one scene. Alright, so one of the themes of The Last Duel is rape. That's what it is. Like, you see it in several places. But when Jacques Leclerc rapes Jodie Comer's character, like from his perspective, I just found it like difficult and just it's just hard to watch. But I wasn't ready for the female perspective version of it. This just made it all the more sad, just very difficult. It's just heartbreaking, and you can tell that from Jodie Comer's performance. It just made me feel sorry for her, and you can definitely see like the pain inflicted on her. Haunted acting. That's all I have to say. Ben Affleck is also in this movie, who plays one of the supporting characters, which I heard he was originally going to be playing one of the main, but he eventually got decided to go play a supporting character, and he dyed his hair blonde, which is something I've never seen before, since we usually see Ben Affleck with his normal brown hair, kind of like this. The directing in this film by Ridley Scott is also amazing. There are, like, the direction on the war, like the fight sequences that we see at the beginning and eventually the last duel itself are absolutely just masterful. Like, watching this entire movie is just like watching a masterclass. That's what Ridley Scott is, a masterful director. So far, this is I've only seen 2 pieces of his work, Martian and then this one. And yeah, I'll have to check out some of those other ones, like Alien, probably Black Rain, Black Hawk Down. We'll see. Oh man, I just don't know what else to say about The Last Duel. It's just an epic. And it's got to be, like, this was my first time ever watching a historical epic or Ridley Scott film in a theater, and I was just blown away by it. Like, all the sound, like, experiencing this on the big screen is just the way to do it. However, with all many good things, it does have its downside. The Last Duel bombed on opening weekend, sadly. Only made $4.4 million on a budget of over $100 million. Right now it has 17.7, but yeah, I doubt it's ever gonna get close to that. And honestly, it's upsetting. These movies with so much value, effort, care put into them deserve to be seen. Like, people should check these out. And sadly, I think one of the reasons it bombed was because it came out the same day as another big release, Halloween Kills, which managed to make much more of a profit despite getting negative criticism. Like, also, like, that's something I don't understand. How come good movies, like, great movies, like The Last Duel or The Iron Giant, bomb, but they get positive reviews? Meanwhile, you have something like Halloween Kills, a movie which not many people really liked, but it made money. I just don't get that. Anyway, The Last Duel is an epic masterpiece, and it's one that I definitely suggest checking out. It's just fantastic.